Good day, the beautiful people of the Cameroon. In the absence of a government that does not govern, today, the 29th of January 2029, I, Maitre Mola Alex Ndiveli come to bring you this despicable act, this shameful act, this murderous act. A 15-year-old orphan, Anglophone, internally displaced, dies of abortion in Yaounde, the capital of La République. I'm still to hear a word from the government of La République, precisely the president, the prime minister, the minister of justice, the police. Sometimes, when myself, Maitre Alex Ndiveli, the leader of British Cameroon National Party, I come to talk because we have an absentee government. A 15-year-old child was pregnant by a baron, a 60-year-old man who is associated with the regime. Nobody is talking about it. There are aggravating factors. Without consent, any kind of sexual activity is violence. I want to tell you, my audience, there's an age of consent to have sex. And I will use an example. In England, where I am at the moment, sexual activity between two or more people is unlawful if at least one of the person is under the age of 16. So if you are under the age of 16, you cannot give consent. You cannot say you want to have sex with somebody. Even if you say yes, it's unlawful. So it is violence. So in the Cameroons, a 60-year-old man will impregnate an internally displaced person. The person is vulnerable. An orphan, he hasn't got mother and father, and is an Anglophone from the area where we have conflict today, 15-year-old. This is something that in a democratic country, it will be all over the newspaper. People will come out in the street to protest, but the Cameroons is silent. Unlawful sexual intercourse. In England, the maximum sentence is what? Life imprisonment. Otherwise, 14 years if indicted. I'm calling on the people of the Cameroons because the government is not carrying its function. It doesn't mean you, the sovereign people, must be silent. I was in the Cameroons. I see people, there's litter everywhere. The pastor don't talk about it. You, the people, are sovereign. In the Cameroons, people married underage and nobody talks about it. Children get married, child marriages, nobody talk about it. This is a serious matter. One, this 60-year-old man who is associated with the ruling party or the regime, it should be arrested. The child was vulnerable. What he has done is murder or manslaughter, the least. That's what he has done. He should be charged for murder or manslaughter. He has committed a criminal offense, not only sexual violence, or unlawful sexual intercourse, but we sit, we look. How many men in the Cameroons go around today doing the same thing to our vulnerable children? This is something that British Cameroon National Party takes very serious. And I call on the President of La République du Cameroon, Mr. Paul Biya, the Prime Minister of La République du Cameroon, Chief Yaounde, and the Minister of Justice, Laurent Esso, to take keen look into this murderous, despicable, and shameful act that a 60-year-old man will impregnate a vulnerable orphan who is 15 years. That's 45 years, the junior of that man. This is a disgrace. And I call on the public of the Cameroons, the women especially, you should go out and protest. Once more, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a party political broadcast by the leader of British Cameroon National Party, Maitre Alex Diver Lissinger. Have a blessed Sunday.